Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm going to showcase how you can ingest logs from Windows servers which are there in your on-prem environment or in multi-cloud environment to Microsoft Sentinel. Now, there are many aspects which I have already covered which are related to Azure Arc, Azure Monitor Agent and data collection rule, and I'm going to use them as a reference point. So if at all you have not seen the Azure Arc playlist and Azure Monitor playlist, it's my recommendation. Please stop, go ahead and watch those videos first and then get along with this particular video because there are many aspects which I have already covered and I'm just going to use them as a reference point. Okay. So in order to ingest logs from the Windows machines which are there in your on-prem environment, or let's say in a multi-cloud environment, and make sure you capture all the security events and get them ingested to Microsoft Sentinel. That's a two-step process, but under the hood, there are many activities which are happening. The very first thing is you need to onboard security event AMA data connector. Yes, that's exactly the name of the data connector that you have to onboard. And then you have to create a data collection rule. Now, we know that when it comes to data ingestion, when it comes to data collection rule, it can only be applied to a resource which is onboarded to Azure as an Azure Arc resource, correct? This is something which I have covered in a lot more detail in my Azure Arc playlist as well as data collection rule video, right? Now, assume a scenario where you have a VM that is there in your on-prem environment, or let's say that is in your AWS or some other cloud, and you want to capture security event from that particular VM. In that case, step number one will be to go ahead and onboard that machine to Azure as an Azure Arc resource. Okay. Now for this particular video, I'm going to use a machine which is basically a PDC for me, and the Windows server which is there, the OS which is installed on that particular machine is 2022. Now this is the same deck which I have also used in my data collection rule video. So step number one is to make sure that I have onboarded the machine with the help of Azure Arc to my Azure subscription. Then step number two will be creation of data collection rule and then associating the machine with this particular rule. Now, what this will result is the installation of AMA agent on this particular machine in the form of an extension, and then all the data ingestion will happen to my workspace, which is Sentinel's workspace, right? This is exactly what is going to happen. So for this particular demo, I already have a machine which is onboarded. So if I'll show you the host name of my machine, this is the machine which exists in my on-prem environment, typically a Hyper-V instance machine. And this machine has been onboarded to my Azure Arc subscription where Sentinel exists. Okay, so let's say if I go ahead and now search for Azure Arc, and if I click here and if I click on machine, I can see my machine getting listed over here. Okay, so the fundamental idea here is to make sure that I capture security events from this particular machine, and whichever security events I'm capturing from this particular machine should be available in my Sentinel, right? So before I go ahead and make that integration, let me open my Sentinel console and go to logs. And here I'm going to search for security event. Okay, this is the table where all the data ingestion will happen. Now you can see it is as of now blank because there is no information that is getting ingested to security event table. Now, the very first step is to go ahead and figure out the right data connector. And as we know, we have to make sure that we onboard the data connector first so that we can go ahead and perform all the integration. So for that, I'll go to Content Hub, and here I'm just going to search for the data connector, which is security event, and then it should have AMA as well. Okay, or let me just search for AMA. And it should show me Windows security events. Okay, wait, there is a lot of change when it comes to naming convention. Windows security events. Okay, let me search the one which is moreover related to AMA. Yeah, So this is the connector that we need. And now, as you can see, it is also showing me some rules, some data connectors, hunting queries, and workbooks. So I'll just go ahead and click on install. Now, in the meanwhile, this connector is getting installed. Once this connector is available, then we'll go ahead with the data collection rule. Now, there is a small change. Now, this is something which I've already addressed as well, that I'm not going to use the default console of data collection rule. Okay. Now, let me open it and show you the difference, and then things will be exceptionally relatable. I'm doing this because this is getting installed. Okay. So I can see it is installed now, and I can click on manage. So as of now, we have completed the first step, and that is the enablement of data connector itself, so that we can go ahead and create a data collection rule, right? So you can see I have onboarded a data connector named as Windows Security Events. And here it shows me two options: security events via legacy agent. We are not going to use it. Windows Security Events via AMA. So I'm going to click on this, and then I'm again going to click on connector page. Now you can see that this connector page is asking me to create a data collection rule so that the security events can be ingested. Fundamentally, what is happening as of now, that from this particular console itself, which is inside Microsoft Sentinel, I'm getting the option to create a data collection rule. Now we know that once you create a data collection rule, Azure Monitor Agent will be installed on the machine automatically, and all the respective logs will be captured and they will be ingested in the workspace. Okay. But let me show you a small difference when it comes to what happens when you create a data collection rule directly from a data collection rule tab, and what will happen if you create a rule from this particular console. Okay. So let's say if I go ahead and show you one of the rule which I have created from this particular console itself, which we have discussed in our DCR videos. Okay. What you should see here, that when it comes to Windows event logs, the security event logs, it is actually getting ingested to Microsoft-event. Here, -event means table. Okay. So let's say if I come back to my workspace again, let's say if I open my log analytics workspace, and let me open the one which we have just used to set up, and I'll click on logs. Let me show you, there is a table named as events. Maybe it is not showing right now because there is no data ingestion which is happening. And similarly, there is one more called security event. Now, when you create a data collection rule directly from data collection rule console, I mean, if you create a rule from here, then the mapping of data ingestion will happen to events table, not security event. Okay. So I'll keep this console open as it is, and I'll go back to my first console. Let me move this here. And now I'm going to click on this option of create data collection rule. Okay. Now here I'm just going to name it as, let's say, Sentinel security event. Okay. And here I'm going to say, let's say Windows, I'll just select my same subscription, same resource group. Next, I'm going to select my resource, and the resource will be the one which we have just onboarded, and this is that particular machine. And now I'm going to click on next. I'm going to capture everything, review and create, and as you can see, all the validations are passed. Now there could be scenarios where you're trying to create it, and I have seen this issue, that even though everything is in place, it will show you validation failed. It will show you validation failed. It doesn't matter what you choose. Make sure you're choosing the proper naming convention name. And even though you select everything, it might show you that the validation is getting failed. So all you have to do is just close everything, come back to the data connector and get started again, and it will be passed. I'm going to click on create. So as of now, what is happening? A data collection rule is getting created. my machine will get associated with that particular data collection rule. And once all this integration is in place, once everything is in place, then automatically all the security events which exist in my Windows machine will start getting ingested to my Sentinel console. Okay, so now let me show you the difference which I was talking about in terms of streams section. Okay, so this is my data collection rule name, which is Sentinel security event. And this was my other rule, which I was showing you, which was created from DCR console itself. Okay, now let me just search for my data collection rule here directly, which is this one. And now if I go ahead and click on JSON view, let me show you the difference. Yeah, so in the data flow section, in the stream section, what you see, Microsoft security event instead of Microsoft event. Now this is the difference. Okay, and this is something which has been highlighted specifically in the documentation as well, that if you are trying to create a data collection rule specifically for Sentinel, then make sure you create the rule from the data collection rule section itself, which is inside the data connector configuration. Please make sure you follow this process, otherwise your data will go to events table, and majority of the rules which are there, they might not work. Okay, so let me show you what exactly I meant by this. Okay, so let's say if I go to Microsoft Sentinel, and if I go to Con Sentinel again, and then if I go to analytical rules, and here let's say if I apply a filter of data source. Okay, give me a minute. Active rules template, and then data source, and here I'm going to say security event. I will search for security event. Okay, I'm sorry, it's Windows security event via AMA. And let's say if I click on any of these rules, what you will see is the security event table getting queried, not the event. This is a very big difference that I want to highlight. And you can see it doesn't matter which rule you check. Let's say if I click on this, it is actually querying security event table. Here exactly it is. So 3 rules that you have to keep in mind. The very first one is make sure you onboard the appropriate data connector, which is Windows security events via AMA. Secondly, create data collection rule from this particular console itself. And third step is kind of the association itself that you can do afterwards as well. But in my scenario, while I was covering this, I have already associated a machine with this particular data collection rule. Now, if I go back to my machine, which I have just associated, let's go back to Azure Arc Console. And now click on this option of machines. And let me open this and then click on extensions. What you will see, it is showing me Azure Monitor Agent is already installed and it is enabled as well. Okay. Now let me show you something on my console itself, or I mean on my machine itself. So this was the package you can see, which has been pushed to my machine, and you can see it is installed and everything is in place. Now if I go back here and if I go to resources and if I go to directory, you can see it is showing me all the data which is available over here. Okay, and then if I go to MCS, if I go to config chunk, and if I open this JSON, let me open it with Notepad. You can see this is actually the summary of what all information has to be captured and where exactly this information should be routed. If I'll show you a match, So let me show you how you can find more detailed information. You can see it is showing me DCR and then it shows me an ID. Now all I have to do is to go ahead and match this ID with my own DCR which we have just created. Okay, so let's say I come back to my portal, and as you can see, for this particular DCR that we have just created, this is the ID which starts with 4A and ends up with 3E. Let me go back to my machine and show you whether it matches or not. Okay, so I'll paste it here, and you can see now all these details have already been covered in in all the past videos which are related to AMA and DCR and everything. So if still you have not seen them, please go ahead and watch those videos. Okay, now let's come back to Sentinel console and see if we have started receiving the data. Okay, so for that I'll go to my Sentinel console and then I'll select the one which we have just set up, and I'll click on logs, and then I'll close this, and let's just query security events to see if we are getting any data. Perfect. You can see data ingestion is happening from a machine which exists in my on-prem environment. It is an Azure Arc resource and the AMA agent got deployed. The data ingestion is happening to my Sentinel workspace. Okay. So this was all about knowing how exactly data ingestion can be configured for Windows as a platform with the help of AMA agent. In the next video, I'm going to showcase how you can ingest logs from Linux machines or Linux servers to Microsoft Sentinel. If you think that this channel is helping you to learn anything new, please feel free to subscribe and share this video with your technical community. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.